For decades now, Jill Martin has been managing her flock to produce early lambs and take advantage of the early season premiums on offer. She and partner Nigel Lintott own 2 blocks and lease another of flat to rolling land in northern Manawatu. The system is flexible and includes extensive calf rearing, which fits well with the seasonal pasture growth pattern in the region.
Over the 3 farms, we've got 800 acres. We run about 1,500 breeding ewes, 50 nurse cows, which I'm out of the calves onto, and I rear 800 spring calves, and last season 300 autumn calves. Originally I was from Southland, where we lambed in August down there, beginning in August, which is early, and then I came up here and I started breeding black Romney ewes, lambing reasonably early, beginning of July, and I soon picked up on those, that they could cycle quite early, and when my partner Nigel Lintott shifted up to here, we went on a larger scale and started lambing earlier June up here. We were chasing that niche market, the chilled market, which was the old Marks and Spencer market earlier on through AFCO when it first started, which you had to have your lambs begin in the first week of October and end in virtually the first week of November for that chilled market so they could catch the boat to go to England for Christmas. We just go on 20 kilos, say at $6.50 or $30 or whatever it is. You get $129 a lamb. Later on, by Christmas time, the price will be back to $5, which is 100. So you're making 20 or 30 bucks a lamb earlier on. And it was just like last week. The schedule dropped 30 cents, so that's $6 a lamb. Over 1,000 lambs, that's $6,000. And if you're looking at, just $1 a drop, that's 10,000. That's your profit, Realistically, everybody's chasing the big money for those lambs in August, September, October and that. And for early lambing, it takes me 4 to 5 months to get a lamb to 20 kilos, whereas the traditional farmer that farms and lambs in September, kills them in September later, he's taken 12 months for they hang on to get the same weight. So to me, it's easier. Makes sense to kill a lamb in 4 to 5 months, and then I've got plenty of feed in the summertime. We trade lambs. The best season we've ever had trading here has been 10,000 lambs, I cull on constitution and teeth. Doesn't worry me if they're 6, 7 or 8-year-old ewes, providing they've got good teeth and good frame. I'll keep them for the following year because that's where your breeding production is. Basically, they're a mixture of all sorts. A lot of those ewes were brought in. I had my black Romney hoggets, coming up 2 dozen amongst them, and so yeah. They were just the mob of the later lambing ones that had everything in them. Genetics-wise, good deep big lamb, good big ewe, and I prefer all the rams I buy have to be twins. I believe the ram has something to do with it as well, although Massey and them will contradict that, but I still maintain if you've got twins in the rams and twins in the ewes, you've got a better chance of getting a twin. The blacks are the ones that actually cycle early and bring the ewes into season. There's no 2 ways about that. And the other thing is, in those blacks, some of those black ewes will actually lamb twice a year. It's probably a fallacy that they say they can't get lamb when they're actually suckling lambs, but that's incorrect because I've done a bit of an experiment of leaving rams out with the earlier lambing ewes that have lambed with a couple of rams in there. And out of 60 ewes, you might have 8 or 10 get back and lamb again. And traditionally, most of those have been the black ewes. I know it's the same ewe every year. And it's the same black ewe that lambs early every year, you can guarantee it. Speak up, here, Rowdy. Anything between 121% the worst year and 141's the best year. This year we did 136. And the beauty about the early lambing is like the drought, the ewes, there's normally plenty of feed around before December to get your ewes back up to good condition. So they're tapping on good feed, and then when it comes dry in the summertime, these ewes at home here get fed baleage. I don't believe in getting hoggets into lambs. I'm all terminal sire, so I have to buy in all my replacement stock. As far as I'm concerned, if you lamb a hogget, you lose it at the other end. Like I'd sooner keep an older ewe, as I said, up to 8 and 9 year olds. Some of those ewes there, I've got brass ear tags on them of 07, 08. The lambing's finished, the docking's done by then, and I'm into calf rearing season. We rear calves both in the spring and the autumn, In the autumn we do about 300, and in the spring I do 800 on the cafeterias and another 100 on the cows. I source a lot out of local farmers locally, and I also get them out to sales, and we've brought them out of the Waikato too this year to get the early white-faced calves. The market for the white-faced ones, the beef ones and that, sheep and beef farmers buy them, and that, like, you've got two. With the white faces, you can for a bull, you can either steer it or leave it as a bull, so you've got two options there, depending on what the bull beef is doing. And the heifers, a lot of the white-faced heifers some of them are actually bought for breeding cows. Traditionally, some of them are going back to those in the high country farms after the cow school got killed. The early market also allows us cash flow too. The outlay for doing 800 calves is virtually $250,000 by the time you add your cost of your calf, your feed bill and your stuff like that. So if you're traditionally lambing later, your money wouldn't be coming in until December, whereas I'm getting cash flows coming in October when you need to pay some of your calf bills and stuff like that. You can always improve. It's just a matter of working out why, and it's just reading your markets, actually, what you're doing. Like, if the beef market drops, we'll probably do less calves and go more back into sheep, you know. It's just where you not have all your eggs in one basket, and it's just like in the calf market, I do both Frisian bulls, Charolais, Simmentals, Whiteheads, and a few Jersey bulls.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.